Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your man Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Um, Coming to you, I guess, with another episode of shit, lounging with Chris Thorns, because I'm sitting up here chilling in the cut on the couch or whatnot. So whenever I do these videos, I guess I call them lounging with Chris Thorns, because pretty much that's what I'm doing. I'm lounging right now till it's time to get up and go to work. You understand? So anyway, I want to talk about this topic, obligations, and how we as people experience this term or this word or whatnot, and how we use it, and if it's really such thing or whatnot. And as always, I like to get y'all opinions on the topic at hand. I think I talked about this on Facebook probably about once or twice. I can't recall, but a lot of things I talk about on Facebook, I bring it to YouTube. A lot of things I talk about YouTube, I take it over to Facebook. So it's all good. Just all about having a difference of opinions. So first of all, let's look up the term obligation. Now, what I'm looking at is saying it's an act or course of action to which a person is morally or legally bound, a duty or commitment. I'm pretty much sure there's other terms on, but I'm just gonna stick with there right now for what I see. So, well, let me tell you what I'm going with this. Me growing up, I used to always feel that if you do something for somebody, they are required, which is another term of obligation, they are required to do the same in return for you. I used to always think that. I'm pretty much sure a lot of us used to think that they are required. And one thing I like about myself is I like talking to older, wise men, men or women for that fact of the matter, who didn't experience life on earth, and been pretty much through it all, and can tell us young generation a thing or two, so that's why I love the older generation. I love talking to them. I always keep an open ear with them. Not saying that everything that they tell you is right, but I keep an open ear when I talk to them, because I do believe a lot of them can tell you some things that goes on in this world. So check it out. Like I said, I used to go around thinking that you supposed to, if I scratch your back, you're supposed to scratch mine, and this, that, and the third. So talk to this guy that I used to work with. I used to work at FedEx back in the day, many years ago, and we got on the subject about. I think it was something that I did for somebody, and I was telling him about, and I was like, they don't do this, or however the case may be, and he sat back and listened. But when I got through, this is what he said to me. I mean, probably not this word verbatim, but this is what he said to me. He said, let me ask you a question, young man. He said, do you really feel that people supposed to do for you just because you did for them? Do you think they supposed to? Do you really feel like that they obligated to do for you what you did for him? And when he said, it kind of made me think for a minute. I like, that's how I thought it was supposed to be. You scratch your back, you scratch mine. He said, I'm gonna tell you something, brother. I'm gonna tell you something, young man. And I had high respect for this man. I see him sometimes still today. He's just like, to be honest, people that are obligated to do shit for you. As a matter of fact, when you do something for them, they don't necessarily have to do nothing back for you. And me as a young man, I'm scratching my head like, how is it possible? So he went into more detail and talking about it, and he talked about it more. I got to understand where he was coming from. See, people get access for help. And see, this is where understanding come in. People get access for help, or they get access for anything. And we give it to them. But where does it say that in a law book or whatever, that person that you did something for is legally obligated to do something for you? Okay, so let's say, for example, somebody asked me for $5, and I give it to them. There's somebody I'm cool with, somebody I know, somebody I grew up with, or whatever. I give them $5. Now, if I just give them the $5, where did the understanding come from? I just gave them $5. We didn't have no kind of discussion about if they're gonna give it back, when they're gonna give it back. No signed agreement or anything. So logically, and I guess technically, that if you don't have this understanding, then what's gonna happen? They probably feel like they don't have to pay you back because there's nothing established. Okay? Now, and I'm pretty much sure we had a lot of people that done that, they borrow shit from us and they don't pay it back, or you need some help, or some things need to be done for yourself, and you calling that same person that you have done things for, and whatever you call them, they're never available, they never come around, they never answer a text, they never answer a call, they never answer an email or anything. And in most cases, let me go further than that. And in most cases, you telling them that, you got something going on and you may need their help, And what happens when you tell people that? 9 times out of 10, they be like, yeah, I help you, yeah. I mean, you my dog. But when time comes, they know where to be found. Again, just because they're your friend or your family member or whatnot, are they necessarily obligated to help you? And no, they're not. See, the thing is, nobody's obligated to do anything unless it's a legal bind. At least from my understanding. Now, if you got a legal bind, then yes, they are obligated to do what is required to do. Meaning, I would say meaning something written in paper, the verbal agreements and all that. That shit don't work because people ain't gonna do nothing but sit up there and lie to that, So you can say, you said you gonna do that. They gonna be like, okay, where the proof that I said this? And when they do that, they're absolutely right. It's a shit ass con artist move, but technically they right. You don't have no proof that this was said, but between us two, I said this. I know you said this, but you want to play that bullshit ass game like it never been said. Why you think when people go to court that they never fly about verbal agreements? It never fly because a verbal agreement, you can't prove it. Unless somebody slip up and send you a text, unless somebody slip up, leave you a voicemail, unless somebody slip up and leave you a email or something, that's the only way they can get caught up. But a lot of people master the art of conning people that they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna get themselves in trouble. They're not gonna make themselves slip up like that. So when it's a verbal contract, that's their way to wheeze out of it. Well, show me the proof. You show me the proof I said it. Yeah, you got me. But you can't show the proof, then that's the tactic that they're gonna use. So again, the question I ask is, what are we really obligated to? Seriously, what are we obligated to? Now, I think obligations, and I guess morality, is two different things, because the moral part of it, if I do for you, then you do back for me. I think that's the moral of it. But again, where does it say that they have to do this for you, that they have to return the favor? Where does it say that they have to? There's nothing to say that they have to. So what we need to do when it comes to situations like that, when people ask us to borrow shit, what can we do? I don't have to let you borrow shit. I don't have to give you shit. And I'm not going to give you shit. But you know, the funny thing about that is, when you do it, for some reason it seems like that you're wrong for doing it. Y'all ever had that somebody come and try to borrow or get something from you, and you tell them, no, I ain't gonna do it. But then they try to throw that bullshit in, talking about, man, we homeboys, we homegirls, or we family members and all that. I'm pretty much sure a lot of y'all had a lot of people who had tried to pull that card. But I thought we were homegirls, I thought we were family. Oh, so since I'm not gonna let you borrow anything, or since I'm not gonna give you anything, by your logic, what you're saying, I thought, because I'm big on words, you said I thought we were friends, I thought we were family. So meaning, since I didn't do this for you or let you borrow anything, oh shit, I forgot about that. Sorry about that, hold on. Sorry about that, my alarm clock. That's around the time I start getting ready to go to work. Sorry about that. But because I'm big on words sometimes, you know, when you do that and they turn around and say, man, I thought we was cool. I thought we was homeboys. I thought you was my homegirl. I thought you was my family. So by that logic, what you're saying is, since I'm not going to do what you want me to do or give you what you want me to give you or let you borrow what you want me to borrow, that thought means that we're no longer friends now, right? For what you're saying, right? And you know who you ask them questions like that, you don't ever get a straight answer. They beat around and answer, no, I ain't saying that, man. I'm just saying, no, what are you saying then? Tell me what you're saying then. Because they were, I thought we was cool. I thought we was family members. I thought we were bros. I thought we were homegirls. Meaning that's finna change. Preach. That means that's finna change when you say you thought. Because think about it. Before you ask me that question, you in your mind, we was cool. We were ace coon booms. But when you ask the question and then get the answer that you wanted, now you thought it was like that. Y'all don't hear me, or do you hear me? And I want to do a lot of us think like that, you know. As I get older, you know, I started to think about stuff like that, you know. I mean, sometimes you gotta listen to what people say, and a lot of times you gotta listen to what they don't say. Again, if you don't have anything in writing in a lot of cases, then 9 times out of 10, they're not going to do it back in return, and they not going to be obligated to do it because there was nothing in writing that says that I'm going to do this in return for you to do this for what you have done for me. I'm going to do this in return. All right? Because again, that verbal contract don't mean a goddamn thing. Because, you know, people do that shit all the time. Again, that he say, she say gang, that's a powerful tool. That he say, she say gang breaks up a lot of shit. It does. It fucks up a lot of people's friendships. It fucks up a lot of people's relationships. I mean, it fucks up everything because that verbal communication, you know, some people, they'll roll with the verbal communication because they say, you ever had somebody who tell you something or you tell them something and you get this response right here, yep, that sound like him. Yep, that sound like her. But even though it sound like him or her, still, what proof do you have that this actually was said? What proof do you have that this was actually done? I want y'all to think about that. Just because it may sound like something that I do, or maybe it may sound like something that I may say, what evidence have they provided to show you that I did do this, that I did say that? What evidence? And if they don't have evidence, guess what it is? Rumor, hearsay. That's all it is. And that's when you have to come in and get an understanding with yourself. Hey, so-and-so came and told me this. So-and-so came and told me that, man. I want to come to the horse itself, you know, tell me what's going on. Now, if they a friend to you, like they supposed to be, they going to tell you what's going on. You know, because I do believe in people being blunt and don't bite their tongue. Now, I believe if they are a true friend or a true family member and got some things they want to get out their chest, they will tell you, yes, this is true. I did say this. I did say that. But let me explain what I meant when I say that. And that's an understanding too. The key word on here too also is understanding. That's an understanding too. Let me explain what I meant when I said this. Because when people go back and do that he say, she say shit, you know, you got people that add a little mustard to it, you know what I'm saying? Make the shit, blow the shit way up worse than what it's supposed to be, when that's not the way the context was, and that's not the way that it was done. But again, the he say, she say is so fucking powerful that folks don't even try to come find out what really happened. You know, it's instantly straight rage. And you and this person sitting up here fighting and arguing and going back and forth, going on social media, talking shit about each other over some shit somebody came and told you, and you don't even know if it was said, if it was really said or done or not. But the fact of the matter is, your thing is, they sound like that person, so I'm automatically believe that's what happened. We in 2018 now. We know people stir up a lot of shit, especially on social media. People stir up a whole lot of shit. And I guess they feel like it's their duty, it's their obligation to keep shit going between you and that person. If we don't sit back and think that maybe this person really don't like me, maybe this person really don't like you, that's why they starting this shit. They feel like they obligated to keep this shit going, to keep you and the other person going their arse over dumb and fuck shit. How many of y'all agree with me on that? How many of y'all agree with me on that? Pretty much sure a lot of y'all agree on that. I'm pretty much sure a lot of y'all have friends like that. And hell, I know a lot of y'all got family members that act just like that. Love keeping shit going on. Every time you turn around, they name in the middle of something. They name in the middle of something. But like I said, I guess to them, they feel like it's their obligation to keep shit going on. And I think that's fucking sad. And it's fucking sad. But anyway, good people, that's my thought of the day. Lounging with Chris Thorns. Topic, obligations. Share your thoughts. Anything you agree with, share your thoughts. Anything you disagree with, share your thoughts. All opinions welcome. And thanks for tuning in. Catch y'all next time. Take care of yourself and each other. Peace out.